Dear Granny, you may not remember all of this, but I'll remember it for you. There were summer days, the kind where I could feel the freckles forming on my forehead and elbows. We would spend those days planting seeds in your big green backyard. I remember using my shovel to dig up the dirt and how I loved getting my hands dirty. Those seeds would eventually grow into a field of white and yellow flowers. You said that our hard work would pay off, but said that phrase in a way that I knew didn't just apply to plants. I remember spending hours in the pool under your watchful eyes. The only rule for the pool was not to get your perm wet. I remember splashing around and swimming until I couldn't feel the ends of my prune fingers. Later, we would paint with watercolors. You would take those awful paintings and act like they belonged in the Louvre. When I was about 8 years old, I remember one stormy day, the kind where the thunder sounds like breaking glass and the lightning illuminates a dark room for a split second. I was scared, but you read to me all day. Sitting in your living room side by side, we finished an entire Nancy Drew book. This memory stays with me the most because it is a moment in my life where I felt safe. In the midst of fear, you were there, not to brush my fear away and say that it would be all right, but to be with me until the storm was over. And I'll never forget running to your house the day I got picked on at school. It was one of those little arguments girls tend to have in elementary school. As tears rolled down my cheeks, you said, "Honey, sometimes you have to be your own sunshine." I didn't know what that meant exactly at the time, but I realize now that that phrase was one of the most important lessons you've ever taught me. Life depends on your outlook. Although the weather in life may be rough, you have to keep a positive perspective. I know you do not remember all of these memories that I hold close to me because of your Alzheimer's disease. Some days you forget my name or stare at me as if trying to place a stranger's face. But I will always be with you, like you were in that storm. I will hold these memories in my hands for you. You're still my granny, someone I will always adore. Love, your granddaughter, Leslie.